So I'm glad you guys came back. Hopefully you enjoyed the first session where we talked about Max found 2 sticks. Now today we're going to be continuing on with Max found 2 sticks, but remember I told you needed to find some objects in order to be able to play along today. Now, do you have to have those objects? No, not necessarily. You can go ahead and just play on anything. Sometimes it's just body percussion or whatever you can find. But if you did find those objects, today I'll call out and let you know when you need those, and then we'll practice those rhythms together. Okay? So let's get started today. Once again, we're reading Max Found 2 Sticks by Brian Pinckney. It was a day when Max didn't feel like talking to anyone. He just sat on the front steps and watched the clouds gather in the sky. A strong breeze shook the tree in front of his house, and Max saw 2 heavy twigs fall to the ground. So I'll tell you what, let's get our twigs. Okay. You got your twigs ready? Set those right there as we need them. What are you going to do with those sticks? Max's grandpa asked as he watched the front windows. Not saying a word, Max tapped on his thighs. Pat, pat, tap. So there's our first rhythm. Pat, pat, pat. So let's get our twigs, or our sticks. Pat, pat, pat. One more time. Ready? Pat, pat, pat. Very good. Set those down right there. Putter, putter, pat, pat. His rhythm imitated the sound of the pigeons startled in flight. Putter, putter, pat, pat. So let's try that. Are you ready? Very good. Let's do it one more time. Excellent job. Excellent job. When Max's mother came home carrying new hats for his twin sisters, she asked, "What are you doing with Grandpa's cleaning bucket, son?" Max responded by patting the bucket. Tap, tap, tap. So now you need your bucket. Here we go. You can get a paint bucket, or it could be a popcorn bucket like if you brought one home from the movies. So any bucket will work fine. But once again, if you don't have a bucket, that's okay too. So we're going to go. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, one more time. Do it with me. Tap, tap, tap. Excellent job. Excellent job. Let's continue on. Tippy, tippy, tap, tap. He created the rhythms of the light rain falling against the front windows. And you can do this too the next time it rains. Try to copy the rhythm of the rain or the weather you hear outside with a little bit of percussion. You'll find that there is a rhythm to it. Tippy, tippy, tap, tap. Okay, today, let's do this. Tippy, tippy, tap, tap. Ooh, I like that one more time. Tippy, tippy, tap, tap. That's a nice rhythm. After a while, the clouds moved on and the sun appeared. Cindy, Sean, and Jamal showed up drinking sodas. "Hey, Max, what you doing with those hat boxes?" Again, Max didn't answer. He just played on the boxes. Dum, dum, dee, dum. Wow, okay. Dum, dum, dee, dum. Well, I'll tell you what, let's get a box. If you have a box, that's fine. If you don't, that's okay too. Dum, dum, dee, dum. Are you ready? Dum, dum, dee, dum. That's a good one too. Let's try that again. Dum, dum, dee, dum. Excellent job. And if you had a big box, that's okay too. Or just an itty bitty box, that's fine as well. I used a medium-sized box today for mine. Dee 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 dum dum. Max drummed the beat of the toms in a marching band, the tom-toms. That's what these guys are playing in the clouds today. Dee 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 dum dum. So let's try that. Ready? Box over. Dee 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 dum dum. Hopefully bring it back in case it gets away from me. Dee 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 dum dum. Excellent. Excellent. Hopefully you're having fun with these objects. I know I am. Always provides different timbres and sounds, which is interesting. "What are you up to with those soda bottles?" his dad asked as he brought out the garbage cans on his way to work. Max answered on the bottles. Dong, dang, dong. Okay, open the bottles today. I'm actually going to keep this little chair over here. Actually, a little bit open. Ding, dang, dong. because the chairs can have different sounds as well. Ding, bang, dong. Okay, one more time. Ding, bang, dong. Very good. If you could find a metal object you could play on during this, that'll give you some different tones. Or if you actually found a glass bottle, you could do that too. Ding, dong, ding. His music joined the chiming of the bells of the church around the corner. Ding, dong, ding. You guys ever heard the church bells around where you live? I know we have one up the street, a couple of them that we hear. Ding, dong, ding. That's a long one. Ding, dong, ding. Very good. Soon, the twins came out to show off their new hats. Hey, Max, they asked, what are you doing with those garbage cans? Max hammered out a reply on the cans. Cling, clang, da bang. That's fun. Cling, clang, da bang. All right. I'm going to move my device here so you can see. I have a can. Cling, clang, da bang. Cling, clang, da bang. Nice. Cling, clang, da bang. Okay? You use a metal can for that. Or some sort of metal object. Coffee can works really well for that. A cling, clang, da bang. Max pounded out the sound of the train's wheels thundering down the tracks under the train on which his father worked as a conductor. Remember, his father was a conductor on the train. Suddenly, Max heard thump, dee thump, dee thump, as the marching band rounded the corner. Max watched the drummers in amazement as they passed, copying their rhythms. The last drummer saw Max, then with a nod and a wink, he tossed Max his spare set of sticks. Thanks, Mac, called Max. He didn't miss a beat. Thump, diddy, thump. So that's our last rhythm. I'm just going to drum right in front of us. I can have a snare drum and a marching band. Ready? One more time. Keep going. Excellent job. Thank you guys for joining me again today, and I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. Reading this fantastic book, and you guys can go to the library or you can look up online if you're able to and check it out. Max Found Two Sticks. It's an absolutely wonderful book to be reading. In addition to being able to finding all these objects to play on. So what you can do with this is you can find different objects around your house and see what different percussive sounds they make. That's the point of this story as well, and find different ways to communicate. Be sure to check back next week for next week's Music Thursdays. We'll have a new topic to check out and some new fun things to play or sing or dance. So until next time, this is Mr. S saying keep dancing, keep moving, keep playing, and we'll see you next time.